Kia ora Pokemon trainers, get ready to unravel the mysteries of Eevee's extraordinary evolution. Today, we'll explore the new evolutions for Eevee and its recently discovered sibling. Eevee, the versatile Pokemon we all know and love, is believed to be the direct descendant of the legendary Eevee. This ancient Pokemon possessed the incredible power to change types at will. Over time, Eevee diverged into two distinct forms, Eevee and Eelu, each with their own unique energy connections. With its affinity for special energy types, Eevee has captivated trainers with its evolutions like Leafeon, Vaporeon, and Espeon. But one of Eevee's forms so far has escaped discovery, being its dragon form. Eelu, the lesser-known counterpart to Eevee, is the key to a whole different set of evolutions, connected instead to physical energy types. Eelu can evolve into powerful forms such as ghost types, rock types, and steel types, which we'll explore today. The prevailing theory since Ruby and Sapphire has been that Eevee can only evolve into special energy forms, so we're engaging this theory today and introducing Eelu as its counterpart to shed light on the missing pieces of this evolutionary puzzle. From the dynamic Brawleon to the mystic Fanteon and even the mythical Dragon-type form for Eevee, let's dive in. Eelu lived a rough life. It had been subjected to relentless bullying from Machop and Machamp, enduring their taunts and physical confrontations. These experiences had left scars on Elu's spirit, fueling its determination to prove its worth and rise above the torment it had endured. Hidden in a dense forest, the Might Stone lay hidden. This remarkable relic could enhance a Pokemon's strength in battle. One day, while running away from a ferocious Machamp, Eelu hid in the concealed opening at the bottom of a large apricorn tree, bumping into the Might Stone that had been hidden inside. In a blaze of light, Eelu evolved into Brawleon, a mighty Pokemon now ready to face any challenge that stood in its way. Empowered by the Might Stone's energy, Brawleon's resolve burned brighter than ever, fueled by the memories of the bullying it had endured. Brawleon challenged Machamp, and its victory echoed throughout the land. A new era of protective peace dawned upon the rolling hills and fields. Brawleon's abilities ensured balance, fostering harmony among the Pokemon that called this land their home. With each act of heroism, Brawleon healed the wounds of its past, proving that resilience and compassion could conquer the darkness that once threatened its spirit.
Brawleon's powerful tail serves as a perfect balancing beam, allowing it to deliver swift and precise kicks. It is highly skilled in martial arts and never backs down from a challenge.
Eelu, an inquisitive climber who frequently explored the mountains and cliffs, yearned for the ability to fly. Gazing at the soaring flying-type Pokemon with dreams of taking flight itself. Within the treacherous mountains and cliffs, a legendary feather crest lay hidden. Believed to be woven from the feathers of the majestic bird Ho-Oh, it granted a significant boost to flying-type attacks. During one of Elu's daring expeditions, fate intervened. While daydreaming near the edge of a cliff, Eelu lost its footing, tumbling through narrow cracks in the mountainside and into a hidden cavern deep within the earth. It was in this unforeseen circumstance that Eelu stumbled upon the long-lost Feather Crest. Upon crashing into the Feather Crest, it evolved into Griffeon, a majestic Pokemon now equipped with the power of flight. However, a group of angry Golbat attacked, enraged by the intruder who tumbled into their nesting cave. Now swift and nimble, Griffeon deftly maneuvered through the dark, winding through the caverns at a breakneck speed, ultimately emerging into the light and leaving the Golbat far behind. Griffeon now embraced caution and awareness, instilling in it a deep understanding of the dangers of the cliffs. Its keen senses alerted other Pokemon to the presence of angry predators like Abomasnow or any other environmental threats, preventing unsuspecting creatures from falling into harm's way. Griffeon's watchful presence saved those who found themselves in precarious situations, becoming a reliable savior in times of trouble.
Griffeon possesses wings that allow it to glide effortlessly through the skies. It is known to be fiercely protective of its territory and forms strong bonds with its trainers.
In the depths of a murky swamp, Eelu embarked on a quest to find a lost friend. The treacherous terrain was fraught with peril and poisons. Little did it know that this journey would lead to the discovery of a mysterious and powerful artifact, the Corruptium, a crystalline toadstool of ominous nature which inflicted a debilitating poison on attackers. Hidden beneath the elevated roots of a colossal swamp mangrove tree, the Corruptium remained concealed. Eevee, seeking refuge from the relentless pursuit of Muck and Grimer, found solace beneath the protective roots of the tree, stumbling upon the hidden artifact. Close proximity to the Corruptium triggered Eevee's unstable DNA, evolving it into Pastilion. As it moved through the swampy environment, Pastilion effortlessly absorbed the pollutants and impurities it contacted in the waters around it. It became a living vessel, a purifier of the land. Pastilion roamed far and wide, cleansing polluted waterways and tainted lands, and even helping assist other Pokemon inflicted by toxins. These poisons became its power, fueling its determination to rid nature of pollution. And so Pastilion became a beacon of hope for a cleaner and healthier future. Its selfless commitment to purifying the world served as a reminder of the profound impact that even the smallest of individuals could have on the preservation of our environment.
Pastilion's venomous fur is saturated with potent toxins, making it a formidable opponent. It dwells in dense forests and marshlands, using its eerie presence to ward off potential threats.
Hey, if you're enjoying these evolved cousins of Eevee, make sure to hit the like button. It helps YouTube to push this video out to others like yourself who would also enjoy them. In the heart of a scorching desert, Eevee made its home within the safety of underground burrows, emerging only under the cover of night. However, a powerful earthquake forced Eevee out into the unforgiving blaze of the relentless sunlight. Threatened by the scorching heat and the relentless thirst that gripped its weary form, it embarked on a desperate quest to find shade and water. A mystical item known as the Ground Rift had been lost to the desert. This orb contained a perpetual sandstorm, granting any Pokemon that held it the ability to conjure a sandstorm upon entering battle. Recently pushed to the surface by a bubbling spring, the Ground Rift caught Eevee's attention. Eevee dove into the oasis and touched the strange item, causing it to evolve into Dustion. Its evolution granted it the endurance to withstand the blistering heat, and the vision to see clearly even in the most severe sandstorms. Dustion's acute perception warned travelers of impending sandstorms, enabling them to seek shelter in time, while also leading the lost and weary souls to life-sustaining water sources. Dustion's presence in the desert became legendary among both Pokemon and travelers, a steadfast sentinel, forever vigilant and forever watchful.
Dustion's sandy fur and earthy camouflage blend seamlessly into its arid surroundings. It is known to be incredibly patient and waits for the perfect moment to strike.
On the rugged slopes of a majestic mountainside, Eevee watched over a fluffy flock of Wooloo, ensuring their safety in the face of ever-changing mountain weather. Yet, amidst its daily duties, a Wooloo strayed from the protective embrace of the flock, and so Eevee embarked on a rescue mission. As Eevee set foot into the cabin's entrance, a formidable opponent awaited, Donphan. It attacked with a relentless rollout, causing the very earth to tremble. Eevee's survival hinged on its ability to evade the onslaught of Donphan's mighty charge. The Stone Mane was a crown-shaped formation of ancient rock that imparted its wearer with a remarkable surge in both attack and defense. Crashing into the cavern walls, Donphan shook the Stone Mane free from the ceiling, and it fell on Eevee, transforming it into Mountion. Harnessing the strength of the rocky slopes, Mountion became immovable against Donphan's ferocious rollout attacks. The treacherous cliffs and perilous pathways of the jagged peaks became Mountion's domain. Mountion became a symbol of the strength and determination required to navigate life's challenges.
Mountion. With its sturdy, rock-like exterior, it can withstand harsh weather conditions and is often seen in mountainous regions. It has a calm and grounded demeanor, emanating a sense of stability and reliability.
Eevee loved living in the wildflower fields and listening to the gentle hum of honey-gathering combi flitting from one blooming blossom to another. One day, a pack of Ursaring, driven by their insatiable hunger, descended upon the meadow, pillaging the precious combi hives in search of sweet honey. As the Ursaring ravaged the once undisturbed hives, they exposed the nectary, a translucent golden crystal adorned with a sticky surface that empowered bug-type attacks. Eevee rushed to the combi's aid, but Ursaring's powerful swipes met Eevee, hurling it into the chaos of the broken hives. But as Eevee collided with the nectary, Buzzleon emerged. Donning a newfound swiftness that defied the limitations of its previous form, it took to the skies, guiding the combi with its enhanced speed and rallying their forces against the Ursaring intruders. Brawleon, with its unwavering dedication, aided in planting flowers in every patch of ground, transforming the landscape into a vibrant tapestry of color. It extended its assistance to the combi, guiding them in spreading their hives across the region. With every beat of its delicate wings, it spread joy and harmony, ensuring that the beauty of nature would endure for generations to come.
Brawleon is always buzzing with energy and enthusiasm. It is a master pollinator, spreading vibrant flowers wherever it goes. Trainers often seek its company for its cheerful disposition.
If you're enjoying this, you can help us continue improving the lab. I've got many plans to add additional rooms, gardens, experiment chambers, and even travel abroad, and to be able to share all of that with all of you. You can support the Kauri Laboratory via our Spring Store, Patreon, or Ko-fi. Let me know in the comments below what you think would be some cool additions for the lab. In the depths of the foreboding forest, Eevee found itself forsaken and alone, abandoned by the family that had once called its own. Among the dense tangle of trees, an enigmatic discovery awaited Eevee, a dilapidated graveyard, and at the heart of the circle of tombstones, the ghost-empowering haunt core lay, nestled within the stonework, its weathered surface etched with ancient symbols. As if summoned from the ethereal realm, ghastly Haunter and Gengar materialized. The trio, ever mischievous and predisposed to causing terror, sought to instill fear in the already disorientated and frightened Eevee. Eevee fled, its panicked steps leading it unwittingly onto the haunt core. The stone cracked beneath its paws, triggering an unforeseen evolution. Emerging from the metamorphosis, Fighting-type materialized. Its essence fluid and ethereal, with the uncanny ability to pass through physical objects. Fighting-type took to a life of gliding through the inky depths of the forest heart, attuned to the forlorn cries of the lost people and Pokemon that roam the shadows. Fighting-type guided them back to safety, ensuring that no others would suffer the same desolation and despair that it had once endured.
Fighting-type is a mysterious and elusive Pokemon capable of phasing through solid objects. It is said to be a guardian of the spirit world and is revered for its ability to communicate with ghosts.
Within the confines of a scrapyard, nestled near the rear of an industrial construction site, Eevee dwelled amidst an array of discarded oddities and peculiar materials. Its curiosity was captivated by the multitude of shapes and remnants that surrounded it, an inquisitive soul drawn to the allure of the unconventional. One fateful day, as Eevee gallantly pursued two Heatmor, intent on savouring the scraps of steel. In the midst of the chase, Heatmor inadvertently crashed into a towering pile of discarded machinery, causing the precarious heap to collapse and snaring Eevee beneath its weight. Trapped within the confines of the jumbled mass, Eevee struggled to break free from its metallic prison. Within the twisted remains of the wreckage, Eevee stumbled upon an ancient forge, rent open by the fall, and revealing inside the still glowing forge heart nestled deep within its recesses. Trying to remove the forge heart for its collection, Eevee evolved and Fighting-type emerged. Cloaked in a formidable layer of steel, its form imbued with the essence of the forge. Fighting-type's once vibrant disposition gave way to a steely resolve, its gaze unwavering and its movements precise. Fighting-type forged a path of safety amidst the perilous landscapes where metal and concrete converged.
Fighting-type's steel-plated fur is a testament to its unwavering resolve and determination. It is often found in industrial areas, protecting and preserving the balance between nature and technology.
Deep within the ancient forests, where the whispers of dragonkind permeated the air, Eevee found solace in the woods protecting the ancient caverns. Surrounded by the sacred dwelling places of the mighty dragon Pokemon, it reveled in the mystique of their presence, its heart alight with curiosity. One fateful day, Eevee's insatiable curiosity led it astray, venturing deep into the intricate network of caves hidden from sight. Its presence did not go unnoticed. A group of vigilant Dragonair detected its arrival and swiftly gave chase, causing the bewildered Eevee to lose its way amidst the winding passages. In its frantic attempt to evade the pursuers, Eevee stumbled upon a cave bathed in the flickering glow of an aged Dragonite's treasure hoard. Atop the gleaming mound, nestled amidst the priceless artifacts, shimmered the pulsating crystalline heart of a dragon, the Wyvernite. As Eevee scurried over the precious heap in search of refuge, its trembling form inadvertently collided with the Wyvernite, triggering a staggering evolution. With a blaze of light and a clatter of coins, Drakeon stood resplendent, a being of ethereal grace and otherworldly allure. Its form had become weightless, effortlessly hovering and gliding through the air without the need for wings. Its magnificent mane flowed like molten gold, while a mesmerizing spectrum of scales adorned its back, reflecting a resplendent rainbow of hues. In tune with its newfound essence, Drakeon exuded a wisdom that surpassed its previous self. Drakeon embraced its role as a stalwart guardian of the Dragon Grove. Its ethereal presence cast illusions and conjured distractions, safeguarding the sacred realm from the intrusion of unwanted Pokemon and prying trainers. In the depths of the forest, it stood as an ethereal sentinel, a beacon of serenity, bound to the dragons and their sacred grove. Drakeon, a majestic and awe-inspiring Pokemon, embodies the true essence of dragons. Its scales shimmer with an otherworldly brilliance, and its presence commands respect from all who witness its power. Which was your favorite evolution shown? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, have an amazing Pokemon journey.